What is going on, y'all? I'm back with another video, and today we're doing something a little different than what you usually see on the channel. Instead of trying to kill something, we're trying to help habitat and help the wildlife. So what we're doing is a big prescribed burn. Well, I say big, it's not huge. This one's probably, we're gonna start with about 8 to 10 acres, and then we're gonna bounce over and do a couple other spots. So the point in doing these burns is for wildlife habitat. So what we have here in this spot is a lot of thick underbrush, really thick grass on the bottom, really thick leaves down over the hill here. And what we're gonna do is burn this today and just get all of this taken off so that new foliage and stuff can come up. And I'm probably gonna come in after and do a little bit of strip disking just to get that seed bank opened up and get some stuff growing in here. The biggest reason that we're doing this is for quail and turkey. The quail especially, burns are so helpful with, because when the grass gets really thick and the underbrush gets really thick, quail can't walk through it very well. They can't move through it very well. You want good overhead cover and bare ground or pretty sparse vegetation on the understory so that they can walk through it easily. As far as the turkey goes, kind of similar for the poults, it's good for them, but then they just get to feed a lot in it, and then all that new vegetation coming up in the spring is gonna make a lot of good food for the deer and the turkey. So that's what we're out here doing today. I have Derica back here, my assistant. The skid steer is right over here. I've used the skid steer to clear out all of our fire breaks. You can see right over here, our break goes down here. You can see there's just bare dirt. If you don't have access to a skid steer, you can do prescribed burns in other ways. You can disc them, you can use a leaf blower if you have roads already in place, just get the leaves off the roads. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but today thankfully we have this skid steer, and it just makes me feel a lot more comfortable having it, because you can really stop a fire pretty quick with a big piece of equipment like that. But anyway, let's get started here. I'm gonna get this torch stripper out and we're gonna start burning, and hopefully she goes pretty good. Before you do a burn, another thing, you always wanna make sure you're following all your local laws and regulations. Like for Georgia, you have to call the day of and get a burn permit, make sure that the weather's gonna work out good for you. So that's what we did this morning. We got our burn permit and now we're ready to go. But enough of me talking, let's start burning down some woods. Let's go. So we've been riding the perimeter around, and as you can see, this pine tree right here is caught up. The center of it is obviously the center of it's rotten, or it's dead in the middle. It's burning out. The tree looks to be alive, but we're just gonna put it out. Keep a bucket with you when you're burning. We're just gonna douse it out real quick. See that camera? Right there you can see where the bark's gone off that tree. And it's burning. Kind of the same thing on this one that Derek is at. I'll douse it too. There we go. I think the rest of these look pretty good. Don't see any smoking a whole lot. All right, let's go ride the perimeter. Take a look. Thank you, Muffin. Oh yeah, ought to get her.
Watch out, babe!
Yeah, buddy. Didn't go the way I wanted it to.
No, it didn't.
It was so hot I could barely cut it.
I know.
Shoo!
Good job.